Hi guys, we are now into the second part of the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki. In the first part, we saw the importance of financial literacy. Let's see what Robert has to say in the subsequent chapters. Lesson number 4 says, The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. The author dwells into the origin of income tax and the age-old battle between the rich and those who want to take money from the rich. What is important is where that history has brought us in the present day. The rich play the game smarter, legally avoiding taxes, while the middle class contributes to most of the government spending. Another important tool is the corporation, which allows you to set up separate assets or entities that generate income. The key here is that while an individual is taxed before expenses, a corporation or a business is taxed after expenses. This simple rule means that if done properly, you can legally write off vacations, car expenses, health club memberships, restaurant meals, and so on. The poor earn, pay taxes, then spend. The rich earn, spend, and then pay taxes. Robert then revisits the idea of financial literacy, summarizing it in 4 parts: accounting, investing, understanding markets, and law. Lesson number 5 says, the rich invent money. 300 years ago, land was wealth. With the Industrial Revolution, wealth was owned by the industrialists. Today, wealth is information. People complain that they don't have enough money to take advantage of the deals they see. Even more often, they have opportunities that they can't see. Most people know only one solution: work hard, save, and borrow. They don't understand that both luck and money are things that are created. In contrast, the rich know that their mind is their most valuable asset. Essentially, you have 2 options in life. The first one is work hard, pay taxes, save anything left over, and get taxed on the savings again. Or the second option is take the time to develop your financial intelligence and harness the power of your brain to create assets. Most people buy packaged investments from real estate companies like 2 BHK flat or from brokers like portfolio management services. The rich create investments by assembling a deal themselves. To do this, you need to develop 3 skills. How to find an opportunity that everyone else has missed. Second, how to raise money. And third, how to organize smart people. You will have to take risks, but if you are informed and understand an investment, it's not as risky as it would be to someone who is just rolling the dice and praying. Lesson 6 is work to learn. Don't work for money. The author urges young people especially to seek work for what they will learn more than what they will earn. Aim to learn a little about a lot instead of seeking specialization, because specialization is for employment, not for being rich. Instead, take the jobs you need in order to learn to manage cash flows, systems, and people. In particular, the author recommends that you be sure to develop the skills of communication, sales, and marketing, as those skills combine well with other skills and are often necessary to create wealth. Overcoming obstacles. Mr. Kiyosaki lists the 5 reasons that even financial literate people may not develop their asset columns. First is fear. Specifically, the fear of losing money. People who make money are not afraid to lose it. The rich do not build their wealth steadily, never losing money. They learn how to limit their losses and turn their losses into opportunities. Cynicism. Cynicism comes from unchecked doubt and fear, and it is expensive. A cynic will always have an excuse for why something is not possible. They criticize instead of analyzing. For example, people who don't want to invest in real estate will say, I don't want to fix toilets. Rich dad would buy a property at a price that would allow him to hire a property manager and maintain positive cash flow. Laziness. Usually, the laziest people are the ones who are busy. People stay busy in order to avoid problems they don't want to face, or to avoid the work necessary to develop their ability to become rich. Laziness by staying busy. Rich people have a desire that overcomes their laziness. Bad habits. Our lives are more a reflection of our habits than our education. As an overriding rule, the author insists that you pay yourself first. Take care of yourself first, physically, mentally, and financially, instead of paying first to your boss, tax collector, and landlord. Arrogance. The author defines arrogance as ego plus ignorance. The solution is quite simple. Education, specifically financial education. With this, we come to an end of the second part of the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki. There are a few more guidelines given by the author in the next part. See you in the third part of the book